Welcome to another episode of Real Beauty, Real Food, and Real Life. I'm SJ, and today we are going to be making an easy peach cobbler. Yes, I said peach cobbler, and I said it's going to be easy. First, you're going to need a couple of cans of peaches. Yeah, I got the kind that says great value. So be it. It don't say Libby's, but we gonna be all right. They have the pop top lid, so that's even better. Get you some nutmeg, some cinnamon, and don't forget the vanilla extract. And then, of course, I've got a traditional pie crust. And then I'm going to be using a stick of butter, real butter. All right, let's get started. We're going to dump these peaches right on in there. All right, so I dumped 1 can of the peaches in there with the juice. And then I drained some of the juice off of the second can of peaches. Now, if you don't want a real juicy pie, make sure you pull out some cornstarch. Because cornstarch will give you that thickening agent that you need. And give me a second, I got to grab mine. All right, so I got me some Clever Girl cornstarch. Because I didn't like the little box. And I'm going to use a teaspoon and stir that in there. Alright, so I did get that stirred in there. And as you can see, there's a little thickening going to start up in there. When it cooks, it'll thicken up some more. And now, I'm going to take a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. And, oh, I'm sorry, that was nutmeg. Damn it. So now I'm going to take another half a teaspoon of cinnamon. People usually put a lot of cinnamon in there. Me, I'm going to go back with some more nutmeg. I am a nutmeg fan. I like the nutmeg a lot better. And then you want to put in about a teaspoon of vanilla extract, which a little bit there. And of course, out of all this stuff that I got together, do you all realize I forgot to get the brown sugar out? So I'm going to go get the brown sugar. All right, so I got brown sugar and just barely under a cupful. Because we don't want it overly sweet, but we don't want it under sweet. And then you want to mix all of that goodness together. Okay. And just to make sure, don't be scared. Taste it. If it seems like it's just right, then you're good. If it seems like it's a little bit under, add some more brown sugar. And if you don't like the way the cinnamon or the nutmeg flavor is persistent, add that too. This is the time to make it right. Is to go ahead and add what you need. As you can see, the juice is thickening up, which means it's going to really thicken up when it cooks. And then just be sure to taste it. Mine just needs a little bit more nutmeg. Alright, so the one thing different that I'm going to do to mine is add a little protein. That is that Cinnamon Toast Crunch Quest protein. Yummy! And you want to mix that on up. And I can smell the caramelization in there. Yummy! Alright, now my pie pans, there's 2 in there. So that one is the most broken one up, and that one's the most solid. So what I'm going to do is pour all of this mixture here. In. Yeah, there's a big old chunk of brown sugar that didn't get melted, but that's okay. It's going to melt. Now, you can either just put this on top, or you can stripe it out in layers and put it on top. And I'm going to go ahead and do little layers and put it on top. And then you want to put it in the oven for about 30 minutes on top of a cookie sheet, because all this juice, it's going to drain. As you can see, I had a little bit of trouble trying to cut that piece of that second pie up, because I let it get kind of soft, so it kind of broke up as I sliced them. But you just basically slice them straight across and then lift them out. This just happens to be, it was a little too warm, and so they kind of broke up. I did drain a little bit of my juice off, because as you can see, it was spilling. And now it's going in the oven for 30 minutes. All right, so it's out the oven. I had to keep it in there for an additional 15 minutes. So it's a total of 45 minutes cook time. Because I wanted to get that brown, flaky looking crust on top. You know, I put that butter on top to do that. You can just brush some liquid butter across the top when you put it in, and that will do the same as well. Now, you know, I cooked it on my Chris Stone cookware. And as you can see, the juice ran off. But look how easy it is to just pick it up. And that part even tastes good, too. I actually ate that. So, but if you were watching, thank you. Please take time out and subscribe if you're not already. I don't know why you're not. And this is another episode of Real Beauty, Real Food, and Real Life. This is SJ here, and we just did the Peach Cobbler.